opportunity to introduce our two keynote speakers, or first keynote speaker. First, Fidelis Muia from the Kenya Bankers Association. He's been a director at KBA for 2 decades. He's currently the technical director. Before that, he worked for 9 years at Barclays Bank in Kenya, and has vast experience in banking operations and payments. He holds a master's degree in technology from Arden University. And I can say, I mean, in the years that I have been able to occasionally meet with Fidelis, just an amazing champion of financial inclusion, instant payments, and particularly for interoperability in Kenya. And cannot thank you enough for the few times that I've been able to meet you, where every time I learn quite a bit. So with that, Fidelis, please join us on stage.
Thank you, Steve. Kind words. Good morning, Excellencies, colleagues, friends, and community champions. I was supposed to speak, or rather my CEO was supposed to speak. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it. And so he asked me to say a few words. And before he asked me to say a few words, he asked me, what is an instant switch? Instant payment switch. That tells you the technology limit that he currently suffers from. So we tried to help him to conjure up some words to say. Now, as the KBA, we are developing quite a number of initiatives to develop the market, and instant payments plays a very big part of that. And so he made a speech, which I will read on his behalf, and hopefully that will capture the answer to the question that he asked. What does an instant switch do to the local person, not to the technology guys? The technology guys know what it does. He just wanted to know, if I am a man in the street, what is an instant switch and what does it do for me? And so, good morning, distinguished guests and co-hosts from Moja Loop. It is indeed a great honor for the Kenya Bankers Association to co-host the gathering with our partner Moja Loop. The digital financial ecosystem across Africa are being driven by mobile technology and increasingly integrated into our everyday economic lives through initiatives like the instant payment switches. Instant payments are no longer a futuristic idea. They now have become core to economic competitiveness and inclusion. For consumers, they bring in conveniences. For micro, small, and medium enterprises, MSMEs, they bring transformation. In many economies, MSMEs account for approximately majority of jobs, about 90% of businesses and a majority of jobs. For these enterprises, cash flow is everything. The ability to receive money instantly can mean the difference between closing the day in profit or in debt. At the macro levels, instant payments unlock liquidity across the economy. Funds move faster, supply chains operate more smoothly, and the velocity of money increases, supporting growth without necessarily increasing credit exposure. This is not just about convenience, it's about productivity. When payments clear in seconds instead of days, the entire economic cycle accelerates. And because instant payments are digital, they generate transaction data that helps policymakers understand the real economy in real time, enabling better monetary management, tax transparency, and financial stability oversight. For the MSME's perspective, the benefits are immediate and practical. First, instant payments improve cash flow, predictability, and small businesses can receive payments the same moment a customer pays. No waiting, no uncertainty. That reliability builds trust and strengthens local supply chains. Second, they reduce costs. Digital transactions eliminate the inefficiencies of cash handling and the reconciliation and economic transaction systems. Thirdly, they create financial visibility. Every transaction leaves a footprint that banks and fintechs can analyze to offer credit and tailored financial services. This transforms how MSMEs are assessed from being collateral poor to being data rich. And finally, instant payments expand opportunity. MSMEs can confidently sell online, integrate into digital marketplaces, and even engage cross-border commerce, knowing funds will settle safely and instantly. This is how small enterprises begin to scale beyond local borders. Accessibility and, just a minute, sorry. In closing, dear colleagues and delegates, the value of instant payments goes far beyond faster transactions. They represent a shared opportunity where regulators ensure trust and stability, fintechs drive creativity and accessibility, and switch operators provide rails that connect us all. To maximize the impact, we must keep advancing interoperability, affordability, and security, ensuring that every citizen and every MSME can transact in real time, across platforms, and with confidence. If we succeed, instant payments will not just improve money faster, it will move economies forward, empower MSMEs, and strengthen our region's digital financial ecosystem. Because every instant transaction is completed is not merely a payment, it is a pulse of economic life, circulating through our economies and enabling growth for all. We would like to thank Mojalup for continuing to support and fostering the community of central banks and digital inclusion agenda. May the spirit of African brotherhood continue to prevail and grow during the 3 days of discussions. Thank you for your attention. Thank you very much.